What's up, guys? Super excited to get this YouTube channel going. Something I was really looking forward to. Especially going into the off season now. Um, Especially living in the Northeast, it's not a whole lot to do if you're not golfing. So, going to the indoor driving ranges and workouts. That's all we can do here. So this will keep me definitely busy. It's something that I think I'm really enjoy doing. Just a little bit about myself for those that don't know. Started golfing a few years ago during the pandemic. The COVID golfers. It was a little transition period that I was going through. My youngest had just went off to college. I had been with both my kids. Any parent that's done travel sports and has been big into kids sports, knows what I'm talking about. Vacations, we didn't have any. I was traveling to wherever they had tournaments. I was very hands-on, coaching and training them. So once my youngest went off to college and, they were out there doing their thing, I was kind of in limbo, then 2020 comes, I turned 50 and there's the pandemic, and golf was the only thing we can do, man, so I've always been active. I've always played sports since I was young. So this was, an easy transition, as far as, not that the game is easy, but as far as, just wanting to do it. Went ahead and first, and haven't looked back, man. It's been great. It's been great. The people that I've met, some of the places I've been fortunate enough to travel to, the first time that I actually started thinking about YouTube, because everyone was doing a YouTube channel. Everyone was, putting out businesses. Shout out to all those people, that put in their heart and, to try to create something. Was the first person I actually talked about this with was Big Mo. Shout out to Big Mo. Give him a follow. We talked, I met him 2021, just early on, we talked about, hey man, it'd be cool to do a YouTube channel. And, we were kind of going back and forth. Then I picked up 2 part-time jobs, with Callaway and at the golf course where I work now. Then he got married, life takes over, and, here we are a couple of years later trying to get this going. And, it's been nice, man. The people that I've met, Manny, only built for golf links, Chris, temperature, cool dudes, man. I've played, some good rounds with them. Have a good. These guys are funny as hell, man. Manny, a super Bowl buster. Even Chris, he's a silent assassin. So these are the things that I love about golf, man. The relationships, and actually talking about them. We're trying to get a group podcast going. Which will be nice. It's nice to do one on your own. Because you're kind of on your own time frame, you can, record or do something and load it up, whenever. But then with a group podcast, brings, the other element, everyone has their own personality, they all bring something to the table and you can debate, especially now with how crazy golf is, you can go back and forth, and I think it'll have some nice conversations, so I'm super excited. I hope we can get that going for this year, and going into next year. Actually, we have the Masters Cup, with that group, Mo, Manny, and Chris, and follow those guys. Actually, Manny also has a podcast, only built for golf lanes. Go subscribe and follow these guys on the other socials. All right, only built for golf links, temperature, and Big Mo. So we have the Masters Cup coming up during the Masters Week at my home course, Mansion Ridge in New York, and It's gonna be a bloodbath, man. There's nothing better than beating one of your buddies. I don't know what it is, and you have so much love for them, but there's nothing better than beating these guys. So they're all doing their thing. We're all quietly going to the indoor driving ranges and doing our workouts, and we're taking it serious, man. We're playing for this little trophy. Nothing big, but just the fact that whoever wins takes it home. That's more than enough. So that's a nice aspect of what I've enjoyed with golf. Just meeting new people, and there's been tons of other people that I've met up with and play some rounds with. Some of the other things I'll be doing is like I mentioned earlier, it's not a lot to do in the off season, so workouts. Some of my golf, trying to tighten up my golf routine, so that way it could be more consistent. That's the problem that I'm having. And this year, I actually took a step back from Callaway, and I was able to have a little bit more time, and I kind of got into this nice routine where I was working out consistently, not the gym or anything, just home stuff, man. Push-ups, squats, some regular stuff, but just consistently. I was able to do that consistently and practice a little bit more that, because I wasn't able to. And, as a result of that, I was able to see my game, my scores get better. My handicap went down a little bit. So I definitely want to take that into the off season. And, instead of waiting for spring to come around and then get going working out and doing these things, kind of doing that for the first time, this off season. So that's one of the things, that I want to document, because, when I get inspired and I'm looking for routines or workouts and stuff, I go to YouTube. That's where I'm looking for regular guys, not the big YouTubers, or big athletes, regular guys that are doing stuff, that have a regular job like us and struggle to find time. What are they doing to kind of get themselves through the winter, and get ready for the spring. So that's definitely one of the things that that I'll be documenting. Also, some golf trips. I've been fortunate enough, to take some golf trips these last couple of years. I've done Pinehurst, Kiowa Island, Bay Hill, some nice places in Virginia. I love Virginia. It's not a long drive, so I some really nice courses out there. But I've never kind of videoed and documented, and that's another place where I kind of go for reviews. Things that hotels that they might stay in, or places to see. A lot of the travel that I do is with my wife. She doesn't golf, but she'll do the spas, or we're looking for things to do while we're there. So giving that type of information, which it could be helpful to whoever wants it. Got some nice trips coming lined up for this year. Hopefully they come through. Innisbrook in March. Looking forward to that trip. Doing that with the Create Tour. That's a nice little thing that they started at TikTok a couple of years back. I did a tournament in Tennessee and met tons of creators down there. So really looking forward to doing that. Maybe going back home to Puerto Rico. I haven't been there in a while, and maybe visiting Pinehurst again. So I have that. Trying to work that out for next year. So hopefully, give you guys some information on any deals, any travel tips that I remember my first trip. I looked at YouTube how to pack a golf bag, travel bag. That's where I went. I didn't, so you get some helpful travel tips, through YouTube. So that's what I want to do, and provide a lot of information, for those things. Also, product reviews. It's anybody that knows me, I've bought tons of stuff. Golf shoes and clothes and equipment and stuff. So definitely give some of that. Collabs. do some more collabs. I've already talked to a few guys that I want to do some meetups with, local, that want to play some matches. I want to record some nice matches against other creators, and if I get a chance to travel, kind of reach out to some of the dudes that are out there. I always, when we're talking through videos that we load up, it's always, hey man, if you're ever in New York, come see me, and if I'm ever in, Arizona or wherever, hey, hit me up, we can get together. So definitely, if I get a chance to do that, definitely want to do that and kind of create some content doing that. Interviews, I have a couple of already lined up. I just got to work it out. Nothing major or big, like Grant Horvat or anything like that, maybe. But just maybe someone that a company that I did a collab with, someone that wants to promote something. It'll help me kind of better my YouTube skills. And you know what, I can upload that interview if it's a company that's trying to promote something, upload it to my other platforms, IG and TikTok and Facebook. And listen man, if it gets you some sales, if it gets your product out there and people get to see it, then hey, then I've helped out, and that's one of the things I want to do. That's pretty much what I want to do with this channel. Just have fun, man. What you see is what you get, man. Positive vibes. Always helping, if I can help someone out, man, with a shout out or whatever it is, man, that's what I like to do, man. I like to, meet new people and have fun, which I've been fortunate enough to do. So hopefully this is a little intro into what I want to do, and a little bit more of what I'm setting out to do. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for all the support that you guys give me, and always looking out. I'm always trying to do the same. Thank you for this time. All right. God bless. Peace.